Right. You guys should be able to hear me okay now. Be trouble ahead. Sky moonlight and the sun, no shade. Mm, 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 mm. There may be trouble ahead. Yep. Always happens. I wonder why it's gone dull. Oh, I can see better now.
have one thing in common. All were murdered by killers unknown.
An innocent girl of 13 had been seemingly plucked off the street, strangled and dumped up in the hills.
Who is that?
I went out to get the paper and there was police everywhere, and they said to me, get inside, Ernie's been murdered.
My dad drove past the rest area and I saw all the cop cars there, not realising it was his daughter.
What the hell are you doing here?
Hit in the back of her head and split her skull open.
It wasn't missing that I felt. It was dead. She was dead.
Can you check on Alicia for me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I did not actually see Big Jim pull the blankets back, but I did see the look on his face.
Do you want to go in the car? I don't want to go in the car. Refusing, she's fighting, going in this vehicle. She's saying the way
For the first time in New Zealand history, Sensing Murder asked 6 top psychics to investigate unsolved murders. The groundbreaking series saw the psychics tune into the spirits of the 6 murder victims, retracing their last steps and reliving their last moments.
She's just there she is, she's standing over there.
There's just one blade of grass that's shaking. See it? It's just shaking. Okay.
So the young guy stood out the back door, watching out things. The other one, who's older, vicious, my goodness.
She keeps thinking of my child.
He owned you.
Whatever's gone on here recently is quite upsetting to me.
This is where her body was found, in this area somewhere here.
She says tell them that he's got a tattoo.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what that symbol is?
That's the flag she was showing me.
Gee, it's good.
Just one more shot. Just one more shot.
The psychics sensed murder and channeled new leads with extraordinary results. But the responsibility of solving these murders lies with police. They and they alone can bring charges and put killers behind bars. Tonight, police detectives from around New Zealand reveal new developments sparked by the psychics in Sensing Murder.
The good thing about it is that we received so much feedback from the program, which I then could continue inquiries with. Currently, he's incarcerated in a North Island prison and will be for some time.
The follow-up inquiries that we are doing in relation to this homicide are a direct result of the Sensing Murder program.
Our investigations didn't stop either. We dug deeper and now have even more new information for police.
Tonight, the victims' families reveal how the psychics brought them closure.
I desperately wanted to know that she was okay, that she was safe in some way. And I have to say that the Sensing Murder program did that for me.
For the first time, the Sensing Murder filming process is laid bare as we invite a die-hard skeptic and professional clinical psychologist to scrutinize a psychic reading.
I can't find a way to rationally explain what I saw today.
Sensing Murder posed the ultimate challenge to Australasia's most accurate psychic mediums.
Can I look at the photo?
Armed with only a photograph of the victim, the psychics were challenged to provide intimate details of the crime, the location, and the killer.
I actually think it's here.
Sensing Murder provoked a huge response from the public. Viewers were divided into 2 camps, believers and skeptics. The skeptics slammed the series as a con and branded the psychics fakes.
Well, some of them are nuts.
Clinical psychologist Nigel Latter is a fully fledged member of the skeptic camp.
When I first watched Sensing Murder, I guess my first thought was either this is a complete jack-up or this is completely spooky.
Like most skeptics, Nigel was convinced the results were due to slick editing rather than psychic ability.
I guess my thought was I would really like to see the unedited process because I'd want to know what's being said, how much people are getting right, how much people are getting wrong.
Nigel is more hardcore than your average skeptic. He works actively with New Zealand police profiling criminals. If anyone can spot a liar or a fake, Nigel can.
I want to introduce you to Nigel.
We decided to open the entire Sensing Murder filming process by inviting Nigel to scrutinise and observe a full psychic reading with Australian psychic Deb Webber. To really put the pressure on our psychic and our process, we selected a particularly difficult and little-known case. In 1972, 23-year-old Margaret Walker was found in a pool of blood near the stairs of a Wellington boarding house. Initially, Margaret's death was treated as a homicide, but police and the coroner soon concluded she died accidentally after falling down the stairs drunk. But Margaret's son, David Royal, is convinced the circumstances were more sinister.
I believe that someone was involved with her death, whether it be manslaughter or homicide, and I believe that she did not do this herself.
Far from skeptical, David falls into the believers' camp. He approached Sensing Murder for help.
Having previously watched the program, there was results, and that's basically what I'm after, is results.
David never knew his mother. He was fostered at birth and adopted out shortly after she died. It wasn't until he was a teenager that David discovered Margaret's fate. Now 40, he's devoted his entire life trying to have her case reinvestigated. David created his freak persona and freak fashion label solely to keep Margaret's case in the spotlight. He regularly stages live shows and exhibitions in his mother's memory.
I've got Margaret's birth certificate and a very dodgy death certificate. My main aim is to have the final verdict overturned.
David has done his own investigations and has his own theories on his mother's death. On January the 6th, 1972, Margaret Walker celebrated her release from prison with a drinking binge at a Wellington pub.
This was a local for Margaret.
Just after 10 p.m, Margaret left the pub with an unknown man.
And then seen being assisted by someone dressed in a white shirt and grey slacks.
Margaret staggered around the corner to this unlicensed boarding house in Roxburgh Street. She didn't live in the house, but had visited earlier in the day, trying to find a former tenant.
My personal belief is that the person she was trying to contact may have been involved with her previous to her incarceration.
The police believe Margaret let herself into the house and that she was alone when she died. David disagrees.
I think a tenant who was living here personally let her in.
David believes Margaret was with someone at the house that night.
It would have escalated into a fight of some sort, something very aggressive.
An autopsy revealed circular marks in Margaret's nostrils. David believes these were caused by fingernails and that Margaret was suffocated.
The assailant then had a problem on his hands. What do we do with the body?
David believes the killer tried to make Margaret's death look like an accident by dragging her body to the foot of the stairs. Strangely, Margaret's clothing was displaced, suggesting she may have been dragged.
Grabbed her by her wrists and proceeded to drag her out this door, down this short corridor, around the corner, and then eventually dragging her into the position in which she was found.
But the police version of events is much simpler. They believe a drunken Margaret tripped down the stairs, landed in a position that stopped her breathing, and choked on her own blood. The official cause of death was asphyxia following acute alcohol intoxication.
I believe there's a little bit more to it than that. And in my own opinion, the stairway has nothing to do with it.
David says his attempts to access police files about Margaret's death have been denied.
And what is the big mystery about Margaret Walker's death? That's all I want to know. What is the big mystery?
David says the police had the motivation to cover up Margaret's murder.
Because this house was owned by a policeman and his wife, there may have been a connection and hence a clean-up operation. I don't care if it was manslaughter, but I want to prove there was someone else in the house and that Margaret Walker was fighting with this person and as a result died.
Next, psychic Deb Webber attempts to answer David's questions by tuning in to Margaret's spirit. And we invite leading forensic psychologist Nigel Latter to observe and question every aspect of the filming process.
My sense from talking with the crew here is that everyone's kind of going, I don't know how she does this kind of stuff.
Top forensic psychologist Nigel Latter works actively with the New Zealand Police, interviewing criminals. He's an expert in body language. By observing facial expressions and speech patterns, Nigel can easily detect when someone is lying.
Work a lot with people who commit crimes, so a lot of what I do is interviewing, and a lot of that is, I guess, interviewing for deception, so kind of having a look to see whether or not the things that people are telling you are things that are true or not true.
Nigel approached Sensing Murder to ask if he could use his expertise in detecting fraudsters to put psychic Deb Webber to the test.
Well, I'm the guy, when the stuff is on tally, that typically sits there going, they're faking. You know, that's a party trick. Skeptical is how I would describe myself.
Nigel will observe the entire filming day and the behind-the-scenes action as Deb attempts to tune in to the Margaret Walker case.
And again, I'll be looking at her kind of facial expressions, how she pauses, the language that she uses, gestures, all those sorts of things.
Psychic Deb Webber flew from Brisbane to Wellington. Under Sensing Murder rules, she was only told her destination at the airport. Deb is not given any details of the case. She begins her reading by tuning into a downturned photo of Margaret.
At the moment, I'm picking up on female energy around me. Don't know who it is yet. Doesn't feel old, so I'd say young energy that I've got here. Let me help you. Said, let me help you, and she goes, I don't need help. See, I could be still looking early 20s, because she's saying young lady. She's playing. Why do they do that with me? They like to play games. They like me to work. 23.
Margaret was 23 when she died.
Come on, I need to see you. Come in. I don't know, she's going from having the dark hair, but I get it cropped, like short. She's comparing our skin colours together here. She Maori? Because I can hear the accent, the Maori sort of tone to her voice.
Margaret.
You only just noticed that? Know him too well. Yeah, yet. looks like there's another piece missing in a minute.
I come down, pull my sausage out. Holiday creamy vanilla. Vanilla Coke. Vanilla Coke. Sound like it.
Mm-hmm.
Why's the back door open? Oh, nah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hiya, kitty. Mummy's got your favourites today.
I did.
Yeah, now.
Oh, it's here. No? It's that. Hey, it's nearly done. Well, the...
Excuse me. Is that nice? You had these for a bit, have you? Oh, there you go. That's it. You got it all. There you go. There you go. I need some sausages. Right, put my sausages out. Bacon's out. Bacon, sausage. Ooh, you got it all. Oh. Vanilla Coke, yeah. I made you that, didn't I?
Mm.
But I made you a proper one. With real vanilla ice cream, didn't I? Float.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's one that I won't really there's one that I won't really keen on. I know it's nothing to do with cola.
Hiya, kitty.
I think it's cream soda.
I like cream soda. Yes, there's just a couple of pieces missing, or a lot.
I assume it's a couple.
Mm. Well, you've done all that.
Yeah.
Did you count the sides of the same height, yeah?
It looks like the same height.
Doesn't, that looks short.
Well, I'm looking in there anyway.
sure you'll find it. Oh, hang on.
Unless I went wrong somewhere along the lines, I don't know.
Was of Maori descent.
It didn't feel contrived. It felt like she was genuinely, in her mind, having some side conversation. Now, I don't know whether she was or she wasn't, but certainly I wasn't thinking, this is just a performance.
The toughness seems to be the strong, like that really tough energy about her. God, she must have had a pretty hard life, I'd say, by what I'm picking up here. And I get a lot of emotional trauma in her life. God, there's a few kids here. I tell you, I've got a pile of children. I don't know, she's got 6 or something. It's amazing. Like,
Margaret did have 6 children.
She keeps saying I couldn't look after them. I couldn't look after them. They must have been split up because she's splitting them. She's dividing her children on me. So some were taken away.
Deb is correct. Margaret's 6 children were split up and fostered out.
I might turn it over.
30 minutes into the reading, Deb looks at Margaret's photo for the first time.
M must be the first letter of her name. Now she keeps showing me M-A-R, and there's a stroke. I don't know if it's a T or a M-A-R.
Yeah, it's the Christmassy one. That's a better picture of it. And I start to feel a bit Christmassy. Ay. No, I might have done it wrong though. Might have done it wrong. I'll soon find out when I do the sky. Great. No, but I might have gone wrong somewhere. I might have gone wrong somewhere.
You are?
Never mind.
Go on.
I said I might have gone wrong somewhere.
Have we counted the side pieces? Count them.
And yes. $25.
Yeah, you're right. It's 25.
So it'll be on that area.
Oh, one piece is on there. Balanced. You've not looked at them, have you?
No, it's not that.
You dropped the box?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
So I've got to pick it all up.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's all in one.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to call it now, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I will be live tomorrow. I will be live later on, so I'll see you then.